What is up, everybody? All light, all light, all light. Yesterday, I went live on my podcast and I realized, oh crap, I didn't have my regular EmeryAllen. Uh, what is this called? A flask, a mug, a Yeti? I didn't have my bottle. And I grabbed this is my Lighting Legends one that I made. Can't even read it. So I'm asking for your forgiveness, Tom.
All right. Do I have to send you another one?
Yeah, because it was being washed, so I have to wash it every once in a while. Now I have another one. I just wasn't prepared. So went live, didn't have it. It was a fail, but here I am repenting, asking for your forgiveness. I'm here joined with Tom Garber with EmeryAllen. We're going to talk about Light It Up Expo. We're going to really kind of go over Q&A, whatever questions you guys have. I've already had a bunch that we're going to answer on today's show about what is Light It Up. When is it? Who's going to be there? Who should be there? And all that. So, Tom, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Ryan.
I love it. I'm excited. EmeryAllen has stepped up yet again and is the platinum sponsor for Light It Up. So that's pretty cool. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
So last year, or go ahead.
Well, no, it's we've been doing this for several years, whether it's Landscape Lighting Live, an expo, or some other event, and we're right there behind you. So
it's been awesome. We who was I was talking to someone the other day and we were talking about Light It Up Expo. Oh, it was John, our videographer, John Easty.
Okay.
And we were talking about the first Landscape Lighting Live. And you remember we didn't have swag bags, and you're like, where's the swag bags? I'm like, swag bags? And you had all this really cool stuff to give away. We had some things to give away, but you ran to would you go to Dollar Tree or something to get birthday bags? Or
it was something like that, Target or whatever, and it was quite embarrassing. And especially embarrassing is, I was taking pictures and showing my wife and daughter, who's heavily involved with EmeryAllen, and they say, no, this is the last time that you're going to do that. So hopefully we've stepped it up with our bucket bags and our duffel bags. And this year for the Light It Up Expo, we're going to introduce another new bag as a giveaway that, I'm sure people are going to love.
I'm excited to see you are our official swag bag sponsor as well. So that's pretty cool.
Bag man. Yep.
And it's cool because even I'll see those EmeryAllen yellow bucket bags in videos across the industry, pictures, people sharing stuff, posting, and they're not even intentionally trying to give EmeryAllen recognition, but you just can't not see it in the background of all these photos on social media.
Sure. Yeah. I know that Ray down in Florida, he took some pictures here recently of something that he was doing. And, he had the EmeryAllen bag there, or Wes Jackson at Jackson Lighting, same type of thing. So that's cool. It's doing what it's supposed to do.
I love it. Such a good idea. We've come a long way from the happy birthday bags at the first Landscape Lighting Live. But you know what? I eat my own dog food, right? I mean, I take action and it's not perfect. And that's sometimes what it takes. So at least we got it off the ground, and now we know what we're doing.
That's right.
Well, I'm really excited to talk about Light It Up Expo. So grateful for your support, not only for this expo, but I mean, we've been doing this for years now, like you said. And honestly, we can't do this without your support, because if we try to put on a show like this and we don't have your support, then all of a sudden we're going to be selling tickets for $5,000 each. And I think it's going to be hard to get people to spend $5,000 to come to a show. So I don't know if people realize that when they're buying tickets and they're coming and they're enjoying these meals and these experiences, the money has to come from somewhere. And so it's one of the ways we're able to keep ticket prices down and offer these really cool things. And we're going to have raffles, and it's truly because we have your support. So really appreciate it. This year, we're going to do a different format. And originally, it was going to be a 3-day show, so March 4th, 5th, and 6th. But we decided, I've had so many people ask me, when's your next Landscape Lighting Live? And how do I get into permanent lighting? And how do I get into Christmas lights and all these? So what we decided to do was bolt on an additional day no extra cost. It's included with your ticket. It's free. And you've been to the landscape lighting live trainings. I used to charge $1,800 for those. We're doing that for free. So we're just throwing it in. So March 3rd is a Tuesday. If you want to bolt on landscape lighting or permanent lighting or holiday lighting, you can sign up for one class, one pre-show class, and that's March 3rd, completely free with your ticket. So if you want to bolt it on yourself, or if you have maybe a new team member that you want to introduce to landscape lighting or holiday or permanent, you can assign them that class, and that's included with your ticket to Light It Up Expo. So now it's a 4-day show. And some people are like, well, do I go to all 4 days? When do I get there? And yeah, you go to all 4 days. But I understand things come up or you got things going on. So if you can't, you're going to have to figure out where you're going to plug in. Do you want to come to the pre-show class and then come to Expo? Do you want to not come to the pre-show class and start with Expo and then the 2 days of like training with speakers and breakouts? Or do you want to just come the last 2 days? Like, you can totally decide what works best for you. The most valuable thing would be coming to all 4 days. And, it's early March, so it's still a good time of the year, but that's kind of the general format. The last 2 days after the expo, we're going to have speakers, we're going to have breakout sessions, we're going to have roundtables, which I'm really looking forward to. So a lot of people are asking me like, hey, what time can I leave on Friday? I want to get a flight out that night. I'm like, you leave the following day, leave Saturday morning, because Friday night we're going to have, you're not going to want to miss those afternoon sessions, and you're not going to want to miss, if you're a VIP, you get VIP dinner that night as well. So it's going to be an awesome show. It's we'll call it Lighting Week. Light It Up Expo is now 4 days long.
Yeah, that sounds great. How many days is just the expo? Is it just 1 day?
It's kind of like a day and a half.
Right.
So the expo will start on Wednesday, the March 4th, and it starts in the afternoon. It's a 2 to 7 expo. And we're doing that because we know that some people are just going to drive or travel in that morning, and then they can still get value. It doesn't have to just be a travel day. If they're coming in that day, they can like jump right into it, get expo. So it's 2 to 7 on that Wednesday. 5 to 7, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've got a DJ coming. We're doing a big raffle. We're gonna give out a lot of prizes, really cool prizes. I think last year we had like literally tens of thousands of dollars of stuff that we gave away. So you're going to want to be there that first day, not only to, visit the vendors and see what new products are out there and see that, but other attendees are going to be there. This is where a lot of the relationships are built, and it's one thing to like, oh, I hear about EmeryAllen or Tom Garber, whatever, but like, this is where you get to know each other. And it's not just about product. It's like, oh, so tell me about your family. What do you guys like to do for fun? And where do you live? And that's what I love about business. It's not necessarily even about the product. To me, it's relationships. If I like someone, I'm willing to like give them a little bit of grace if they have an inventory problem or a customer service problem, right? But if you don't know them very well, it's like, it's very transactional. And I think Expo is meant to build relationships, so it's not as transactional. So Wednesday, 2 to 7. The next day, Thursday, we're going to kick off with like our keynote speaker, which we have not announced yet, but we do have a keynote Thursday and Friday, which people are going to be, it's pretty dang awesome. We'll have a keynote speaker, another speaker, and then we'll have from 10:30 to 1:30 on Thursday, we'll have expo hours again, dedicated vendor time. We'll serve lunch during that time as well, but no other speakers, no other sessions. So you don't have to choose like, okay, where do I want to be here?
Yeah, the thing that I like most about Expo is kind of like what you said. Landscape lighting industry, the lighting industry in general, is all about relationships, and it gives you the opportunity to sit down and meet the owners of the company or representatives of the company, and get you have some, whether it's technical issues or where you can buy or something like that. It just gives you an opportunity to ask those types of pointed questions. But I find that these types of shows are most valuable for that. And we enjoy coming and supporting the group and, meeting all the attendees, that we have such a great time.
Yeah. And this because when I was doing Landscape Lighting Live, I was so intentional about like, hey, let's give these guys maximum value. So we had like every minute planned. except we didn't plan bathroom breaks. So people were like, dude, this is a little much. they were, they were like, this is crazy. So what's nice about this format is that that first day of expo is going to feel, it's not going to feel stressful. It's not like you're going 100 miles an hour, you know, you're leaving your business. There's a little bit of chaos, I'm sure, and leaving your home and stuff like that. So we want to give people an environment to really kind of be relaxed state of mind and like get to know these vendors and not have to like hurry through the process, because Thursday and Friday, we're going to go a little bit fast. You know, we're going to have some speakers. We're going to have some value there. It might feel like you're drinking through a fire hose. So we're kind of letting people kind of like get set up and get ready for the massive value that's headed their way.
You still remember no bathroom breaks, huh?
We always do surveys after, like, what could we do better? What'd you like? What did you not like? And people are like, well, you never gave us a chance to go to the bathroom.
That was the first live event.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, why would we take a break? We got stuff to learn about. You guys, we don't have time to eat. We don't have time to go to the bathroom. We got to talk about sales.
The great thing about Expo, you can do that on your own, you know?
Yep.
So,
yep, exactly. So it's going to be an awesome show. We got the, hands-on design, installation, pricing, sales, marketing for landscape lighting, holiday lighting, permanent lighting. And then we got the expo. And then the next day we have some speakers. Then we have expo for a few hours with lunch. Then we have a few breakout sessions in the afternoon. Then we go to our VIP dinner that night. And then Friday is really mostly speakers in the morning. With our keynote kicking it off, a couple speakers, and then we have some breakout sessions. And new this year is roundtables, where again we're trying to promote and facilitate discussion, because we found that that's where a lot of value is. And we're giving variety. Sometimes people don't want to talk to people. They just want to take notes and listen to the speaker, right? And then you can only take so many notes. Let's start implementing this stuff. So we're going to have some roundtables where a little bit more intimate discussions, smaller groups. And that's going to be a big part of the last day before we wrap it up that afternoon.
Yeah. Another thing that's great about Expo is people get to see all of the products. They might only be buying a couple of different things, and now they'll be able to see the full product line. It's a great opportunity for manufacturers such as us to introduce new products. And so you'll be seeing a lot of things for the first time. So I know that we're going to be there with a bunch of new products, and we're really excited about it.
You guys are going to have some new products at Expo?
Geez. It seems like we have new products every year. But yes, we will have a lot of new products at Expo.
Love it, man. I'm excited. Your slogan has been, at least with me, it's like, it's not what it's what's on the inside that counts. Right. Sure. Talk to us about what you mean by that. When people hear that, it's what's on the inside that counts.
Well, there's a couple of different things. I've always, joked around and said, listen, I can take a Coke can and cut it out and put our bulb on the inside of it and look better than this $400 solid brass fixture with an inexpensive bulb. It's the end result that you're trying to really highlight and all of that. So it's not how good the fixture itself looks. It's the light engine, the color, the consistency, and all of that. So that's what I mean by that's what's in the inside that counts. And as a result of that, and I don't know, I think I told you this, Ryan, but earlier this year, we were awarded a project for Carnegie Hall in New York, because they were so specific, exactly what they wanted. And we were able to meet, the designer's requirements and all. And, it turned out to be, a pretty good, like 1,200 piece lighting job. So it was really good.
That's awesome. So when you have a project like that, is it they specify it and you already have the product that lines up with it, or do you guys custom build some pieces for that?
Um, you'd be surprised how much custom stuff we do. In the case of Carnegie Hall, they had an idea what they wanted, but they wanted some color values within the spectrum to be customized. They wanted R9, for instance, in the spectrometer is red. They wanted a real high R9. R9 is very difficult to duplicate in with LEDs. So we were able to do that. They wanted to minimize the blue colors. And so, yeah, it was specially tuned specifically for their needs and their requirements.
Dude, that's so sweet though. And I don't think like when I had my lighting business, I didn't know that I could think outside the box. Like I didn't know that I could approach you or someone else and be like, "Hey, can I do this?" You know, I always thought like, "Well, these are the tools, like this is what I have to use." But I just want to encourage people to like not be limited by what they know about. And like you said, just coming to Light Up Expo, you're going to see all these different vendors, you're going to see all these options and it's going to open up your mind. But even then, like just because you don't see a particular lamp or something on the EmeryAllen table doesn't mean it's not possible. So,
Sure.
especially when you get in, you know, if you're just trying to order 2 or 3 pieces, that might be a different story, but you get into some of these larger projects, the way to win those is to provide that specificity and provide that customization. That might be the thing that puts it over the top to be like, "No, I'm homies with Tom Garber. This guy can build whatever we want. Like, you tell me what you want, we'll make it happen."
Yeah, and don't minimize, you know, thinking about, smaller projects. Even we've developed some smaller items for people, and I'm talking about, 5 or 6 pieces that people are real appreciative of. But then you know what? They always come back for the bigger projects as well. So we're willing to bend over backwards for just about anything. And it's very challenging for us. We love challenges. Part of our whole corporate mission statement is, that we're a provider, or we're a lighting solution for the lighting industry, a solution provider. So we like these types of challenges. And one last thing, there's a company here in Charleston that's called Urban Electric, and you can look it up on the website and everything. And they still hand make uh, fixtures, outdoor, indoor fixtures, and all of that right here in Charleston. Very, very high end, very, very expensive. All they wanted was 2,200. It's like 2,200. What are you doing? And so we've had to redo, I don't know, probably about 35 different bulbs for them in 2,200K. But they love it. They're selling it. Designers love it. So we'll see what happens.
There's Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, there's something for everyone, especially in these Facebook groups. You see people saying, "Oh, I don't like that. It looks terrible." Well, that's good. That's your opinion. You know, there's someone else that loved it. Someone paid good money. Someone wanted the 2200. We all see things differently anyway. But I have heard of actually. I've heard you're not the first person I've heard where people are kind of like going after that kind of like sunset look, maybe Tuscany, kind of really almost orangish 2200.
Right, right. Yeah, it has been becoming a lot more popular with people. 22 is probably an extreme. 24 is probably a little closer to a lot of things that both interior and exterior lighting designers, are trending towards. So we look forward to it.
Yeah, I could see like the Edison style that you like is transparent and then you see the filament or whatever. I don't know what the names of these things are, but I think people like that when it's like that 2400.
Sure. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. So Yep, a lot
Well,
of new and innovative things going on. It's been a fun, busy year, and look forward to the first part of next year. We have a show that we're exhibiting at every single month up until June. A couple of new shows that we're going to is we were invited for Leducation in New York City. It was pretty tough to get into that. And the other one was HD Expo out in Las Vegas. There's a lot of lighting designers and interior designers in general that will be exhibiting at as well. So it's going to be a good
when is
year.
the education in New York? I can Google it.
Yeah, it's in April, I believe. January, February. It's either
Yeah,
March
it
or April.
opens April 14th, but I'm sure they got 14th and 15th in New York.
Yeah. That one was a tough one to get into. Um, some people say it's by invite only and all of that, but when we got the okay, we jumped all over it. And then the other thing is HD, which is a Design Expo in Las Vegas. That ought to be pretty cool. That's in May. That's a 2-day show.
Cool. Well, we're super excited to have you not only have a booth there, but be our platinum sponsor. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the industry. I saw Matt Baker was commenting early that he sees that Tom supports the industry, and I think that's key. Is like who are the players? Who are the people that are showing up at all the different places supporting the industry? And these shows aren't cheap for you guys. You gotta buy the space, and then you got to fly, and you got to travel, and you got to take time and all that. So we just recognize the sacrifice that it takes. And it's my goal as the show, I guess, promoter, if you will, is to provide an awesome experience for not only our attendees but for our vendors. And my vision for this show is much larger than 25, 50 attendees at a Landscape Lighting Live. I've been to some of these other shows. I've been to these other industries, and they have thousands of people. And I'm like, what is wrong with us? Like, why is there not an outdoor lighting show that has these thousands of people? And so we are going to get there. We have to start somewhere. I can't just get 5,000 attendees there. So it's a balance of getting attendees there and getting vendors there. So we need everyone. We need everyone's support. So it's pretty awesome to see people. Even last year, I think we had like 125 attendees and 20 some, booths for outdoor lighting. And it's cool to see that people like also agree and like see the vision, because it's not just about 2025, 2026. This is how we build the industry. This is how we get better. You and your competitions there, you're going to see each other's product, and it's going to push you to want it to be better, which is a benefit to the designers and the installers, and they're going to see their competition, and they're going to want to get better. So this is how it's done. And the outdoor lighting industry has just lacked. We've just been behind, but it's my goal to help us catch up to some of these other industries that are well more advanced than where we're at. So super grateful for your support.
Absolutely. It's been a lot of fun.
And we're going to debut the new EmeryAllen swag bag at Light It Up this year. So I haven't even seen them.
I'd love to show you, but it's going to be a surprise.
I'd love to see them too. I guess I'll have to go to see the new swag bag. Well, I just want to remind you guys, get your tickets now. It's lightitupexpo.com. You are not going to want to miss this. This is the gathering place. This is, if you are anything outdoor lighting, landscape, holiday, permanent, this is the place. This is where you rub shoulders with the big dogs. This is where you advance your skills. This is where you learn the sales techniques. You get to network with these guys. And again, we're announcing our keynote soon, but even without the keynotes, like the value is there. So I just want to encourage you guys, make your plans now. We've got it's in Orlando. It's a great location. Make it a staycation. I mean, we're bringing our kids. They're coming the day after the expo. They've got like Millie's got dance and all this stuff that I didn't know about. but I think they're coming after, and we're going to stick around, go do Disney or Universal. It's literally across the street from the Universal walkway. There's restaurants, a lot of fun stuff. So life is hard. Business is hard. Make this a chance to not only rejuvenate yourself and build relationships, but like take a minute, enjoy some time with your family. That's what this is all about. So we'll see you guys hopefully March 3rd through 6th in Orlando for Light It Up Expo.
Sounds great. Oh, and by the way, I think that's the same weekend as Bike Week in Daytona, which is only an hour away. So if you're
it is that weekend,
motorcyclist, enthusiast, after the show and all that, it might be worth our trip north over to Daytona.
Sweet. Let's reach out to them and see if we can do a co-op deal here. We'll promote their thing at our show.
Get some Harleys, sure.
Let's go. That'd be sweet. Maybe we get some of the bikers down to light it up to start a lighting business. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Tom. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you guys in Orlando, March 3rd through 6th. Light it up. Let's go.
Thanks, Ryan. Merry Christmas to you and everyone out there listening.
Merry Christmas. Take it easy.